Hello and welcome to Movement by Mo. I am Mo, and today we have an easy morning mobility practice. This practice is meant to help you ease into your day, so hop into something comfortable and we'll get started right away. We are going to start down on the mat. Just come into laying down on the mat and just find a comfortable position. Shifting the body around, palms are facing up to get some nice external rotation in the shoulders. And before we go anywhere, let's just take a few breaths right here. Big inhale. Big exhale, let it go. Few more deep, intentional breaths. Inhale. Couple more. As you start to feel more present in this space, starting to bring a little bit of awareness into the body just by deepening the breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Gently dropping the chin, shoulder to shoulder, massaging the back of the head. Letting the thumb brush each fingertip. Gently start with some wrist circles. Both directions. And then we're going to bring the knees into the chest. Again, shifting however you feel that you need it. And then hands on each knee. The legs can be wide. You can have them in narrow. And just gently rock side to side as we start to gently wake the body up. Taking the knees wider and bringing them back through center. Just shifting some movement around in the hips. Beautiful. We'll come through center. We'll send this left leg all the way along to meet the mat. And then we'll just start some gentle hip circles with this right hip socket. Moving the knee in both directions. Just find something that feels fluid and good. Then we'll take a nice big inhale. We'll open up this right hip. Exhale, we'll draw this knee across the body. Shoulders stay grounded to the mat, so don't take the leg over as far. You can go post that right arm, gaze in the opposite direction, and just a nice full breath right here. Beautiful. Inhale will bring you all the way back up through center. Two knees into the chest. Gentle rock side to side. And then we'll send the right leg long and hip circles with this left leg. Again, both directions, just letting it feel good. Nice big inhale, we'll open up this hip. And exhale, draw it across the body. Again, shoulders stay grounded onto the mat. Gaze in that opposite direction if that sounds nice. Inhale, come all the way back through center. Two knees in, little rock, side to side. Send the legs long, the hands are long. Circle both wrists and ankles one direction and then in the other. Bring everything back through center. Knees are in, tiny bowl. Bring the forehead all the way up to the knees. Give yourself a hug of gratitude. Beautiful. Let it go. Gentle rocks the length of your mat. as we start to come up into a seated position. Just crisscross ninja sauce at the top of your mat. We'll start with hands on the knees and we'll just find some gentle Sukhasana circles, circling the body out in one direction. Let the head, neck go and just pause anywhere that you feel any sensations. And then we'll just reverse direction. Always remembering to breathe through every movement. Beautiful. Come through center. Inhale, we'll send the hands tall up over the head. Exhale, we'll plant the right hand. Left arm is going to reach nice and tall, opening up the side body. Stay for a full breath. Inhale, we'll draw it all back through center. Exhale, left arm plants, right arm reaches long. Nice full breath. Inhale, come all the way through center. Now pause right here and get some length in the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, we'll make a nice big twist. Left hand to right knee, right arm behind you. Take a nice big inhale in this twist. Exhale, deep in the twist. Gaze is behind you. Nice big inhale brings you through center. And we'll find this on the other side. Big inhale. And exhale, deep in the twist. Inhale draws you up through center. Exhale, go post the arms, shine that beautiful heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we'll bring the hands behind the back. Just interlace the fingers, drop the shoulders, shine the chest, and forward fold any amount. Just let it go. Maybe you sway side to side if that sounds nice. Maybe you have a block that you can rest your head on, so that's a little bit easier on the low back. Beautiful. Bringing it all the way up. Release the hands and we'll make our way into tabletop. We'll stack the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, we round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, round the spine. Find 2 or 3 more of these cat-cows and just add in anything extra that feels good while you move through these. Maybe you barrel roll the hips, or you just find some free movement that feels good in your body. I mean, you're taking this time on the mat to move. Might as well get intuitive with your body and start to learn what feels good and what feels and what doesn't, and just starting to pay attention. One more. Beautiful. Coming back to that neutral spine, we'll bring the toes together. We'll take the knees wide, send the hips all the way back to child's pose. Big inhale and exhale right here. Pinkies are on the edge of your sticky mat. Forearms are off of the mat. Inhale, come all the way up through tabletop. Exhale, send the hips towards the wrists. The feet go nice and wide. The gaze is easy, and just pause right here. Maybe shifting side to side. Easy on the low back. Big inhale. Exhale, send it all the way back to child's pose. Inhale, rise through tabletop. Send the hips forward. Again, just lingering here for a couple breaths. Maybe your hamstring curling as you look in the direction of each foot. Feeling some opening of the side body. Maybe you're good with just pausing in the center, kind of shifting hips. Big inhale. Exhale sends it all the way back to child's pose. Next, inhale, we'll draw you up through tabletop, and we'll just kind of come back to a neutral tabletop, adjust the hands and the knees. To bring the left foot in front of us, back knee is still on the mat. Left hand is planted towards the edge of the mat. Walk the foot out kind of towards the edge of your mat. Inhale, left arm is going to reach tall. And exhale, you're going to bring this elbow as close to the mat as you can. Inhale, reach. And exhale, you're going to bring the elbow as close to the mat as you can. As soon as you feel sensation, just start to pause right there. And then inhale, reach it tall. And exhale, you go right back. Each time you start to sink maybe a little bit deeper as you move with the breath. One more big inhale, reach it tall. And exhale, we'll plant two hands on the mat. Start to heel toe this foot kind of back through center. And then we're going to hamstring stretch this left leg, reaching for blocks right here under the hands if that would be a little bit easier, more accessible. We're just going to straighten this left leg. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. And just pause right here as you feel the sensation of the hamstring starting to open up. Inhale, we'll bend the knee forward. Exhale, we'll find that hamstring stretch. And then just move back and forth a couple times with your breath. And then the next time that leg is straight, just pause back here. Adjust the hands to wherever is most comfortable, and then just start shifting the leg side to side, and just notice what you notice. Feel the sensation of the hamstring, noticing which side might feel a little bit more taut or tight, moving the ankle in one direction and then the other. Beautiful. Find stillness for a full breath. And inhale, we'll bring it all the way back up through center. That knee is bent. Two hands on the mat. We'll just take that foot or that knee back to tabletop. One round of cat-cow right here. Tuck the toes, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Beautiful. We'll just get into the other side. Right foot comes to the top of the mat. We'll heel toe that foot out towards the edge of the mat. Left hand is planted kind of close to the edge. Inhale, right arm reaches tall. Exhale, we bring that elbow towards the mat. Again, just finding that moment of sensation, lingering for a moment, and inhale, reach. Exhale, bring that elbow back towards the mat. Again, just finding your range, and each time you exhale that elbow to the mat, maybe you're able to sink just a little bit deeper. Couple more. And exhale, 2 hands down to the mat. Beautiful. Heel toe that foot through center. And then we just find that hamstring stretch on this side, reaching for those blocks if you need them. Just straightening this right leg. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Feeling the hamstring starting to open up. Pause here for a full breath. Then inhale, we'll bend the knee. Exhale, we'll straighten the leg. Flow through this a couple times. Meeting with that right leg all the way straight. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Again, find a hand placement that feels comfortable and supportive. And then just shifting this leg side to side. Ankle circles in one direction, and then the other. Beautiful. Pause for the breath. And then inhale, starting to bend that knee. We'll just send this foot to the back or back into a tabletop and 1 cat-cow. Beautiful. Staying right here in this tabletop setup, we're going to inhale. The right arm is going to reach nice and tall. Little wrist circle. And then exhale, we're going to thread this right through under the body, but we're not staying. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through, and this time we pause, letting the temple rest on the mat. Option to find any variation of this needle if you want a half bind or a broken table, depending on whatever your body's needing today. Maybe you just take it easy and stay right here. Inhale, bring this right arm all the way through, reach it tall. And exhale, 2 hands come down to the mat. Beautiful. Just shimmy the shoulders for a second. And then inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, we thread that through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through. One more time, inhale, reach. And exhale, thread it through and stay. Rest the temple on the mat. Again, find any variation here that suits you today. I'll be staying right here. Big inhale, reaches this arm all the way through. Exhale, 2 hands plant onto the mat. We are going to tuck the toes. We're send the hips up and back to a downward facing dog and easy pedal out right here. Bending one knee and then the other, kind of like these little elephant walks, nice and easy. Exhale, one leg straightens. Inhale, they both bend. Just moving with breath. We're going to gently start to wake up the core. We're going to inhale the right leg long and then open it up, stack the hips, and just breathe in this stretch right here. Feeling the hip flexors open up. Maybe you find movement or stillness, whichever feels good. Meeting back in that 3-legged dog. Big inhale. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right knee under the body to the left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale this foot all the way through.
Step it between the hands, nice long lunge. And then we just rock it back and forth a little bit right here. Beautiful. Then we're going to walk the hands through center. We'll find ourselves in a nice wide leg forward fold. The toes are kind of faced inwards and the heels are out. Two hands are on the mat. Maybe they're on blocks if that is better for you. Just shifting the hips side to side, finding a little free movement. Maybe you bend one knee and then the other. Coming through center, inhale, right arm reaches tall. Exhale, bring that back through center. Inhale, left arm reaches tall. And exhale, bring that all the way back through. We'll walk the hands all the way forward. We'll pivot on that back foot so we're kind of back into this low runner's lunge. And we're going to step this foot back and send the hips up and back, downward dog. Nice big inhale is going to send the left foot tall. And then open, bend, stack those hips. And maybe you find stillness or movement right here, whichever one sounds better. Coming back to that three-legged dog, big inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, reach. And exhale, step this foot all the way through. Beautiful. Little rock back and forth. Then we'll step this foot back. We'll send the hips up into that downward dog. Then we're just going to gently walk or tiptoe the feet all the way up. Generous bend in the knees once you arrive. And then just heel toe the feet nice and wide. We'll sink the hips low and we'll come down into this Yogi Malasana squat. Grabbing a block to sit on if that would feel more comfortable for you. Hands can come to heart center. Elbows are pressing the knees outward and just gentle rock side to side right here. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to reach the right arm tall. Exhale, bring that back through. Inhale, other side. Exhale, bring that back through. Couple rocks side to side. Then bringing the hands down to the mat or blocks. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, sink it back low. Inhale, reach the hips. Exhale all the way down. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Beautiful. In whatever way makes sense to you, just kind of bring the butt all the way down to the mat. Spin yourself if you're face to the side, and easy lower all the way down. Beautiful. Bringing the feet to the edges of the mat, just knock the knees in. Arms can be out long, palms are facing up. And then we'll just gently tick-tock or windshield wiper the hips side to side. Pausing each time the knees fall in one direction. And then the next time the knees are facing the left, we'll just let them hang right here. A couple options. You can stay right here if this feels absolutely amazing. You can goal post the arms. The gaze can come in the opposite direction. If you'd like to deepen the stretch a little bit, take that left foot over the right knee. And you can gently just pull that leg down a little bit more. But if none of those sound good, just do what feels good in your body today. Let that go, and then inhale the knees through center, gently tick-tock a couple times. And then the next time they fall in the opposite direction, just let them hang. All the same options on this side. Beautiful. Let any binds go. Inhale the knees through center. Just let them fall side to side. And then come through center. And then we'll bring the knees into the chest one more time. Big hug of gratitude. Exhale, let everything go long. Find this comfortable final resting pose, whatever it looks like for you. Palms can be facing upwards. Just let the hips feel heavy into the mat. The feet are just splaying out nice and easy. And just a few breaths right here. Remaining with a little bit of intention before we jump into our day. Couple more breaths. Beautiful, gentle rocks of the head side to side. Letting the thumb graze each tip of the finger. Gently starting to blink the eyes open. Easy roll over to a side, and then gently pressing yourself all the way up to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me today. I hope this easy mobility flow makes your day feel so much better. Hello and welcome to Movement by Mo. I am Mo, and today we have a gentle morning mobility practice. This practice is intended to just help you ease into your day. No rushing, just find a range that works for the body that has shown up for you today. Get into something comfy and we'll get started right away. Hello and welcome to Movement by Hello and welcome to Movement by Mo. I am Mo, and today we have an easy morning mobility practice. This practice is meant to help you ease into your day. No rushing, everything is with intention, and we're going to lead it with breath, so find something comfortable to wear and we'll get started right away.